Welcome, Zettel nuts and Zettel maidens. Here we are. We're going to be talking today a little bit about structure notes. This is in response to Graham Weston's post on the zettelkaten.de/forums. Structure tags as an alternative to structure zettels. And I have to say, I thought this was a well thought out idea, and someone who's into tinkering with the code and the presentation is somebody who's in my wheelhouse, and I really enjoy that. But I think in this particular case, I have to disagree. I think structure notes are far better than tags, because tags cannot handle, cannot convey the context of a connection. You know, and I might be wrong, but I got a sense reading between the lines that Graham's post was the root problem he was trying to find a solution to was the ability to see a list of notes in a structure that didn't disappear on him while he was surfing around on within that structure. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate today. So here we go. This is two-window workflow. On the right is a list of structure notes, and we're going to start off by looking at this particular structure note. And I want to kind of define the way I view structure notes. First and foremost, a structure note is just another note. It can contain lists of links. It can contain quotes. It can contain individual ideas. It can contain PDFs, the footnotes. Some of my structure notes have footnotes in them. You know, a structure note is also just it's a group of ideas that are alike in some fashion. And the one thing about structure notes is that they're non-atomic. Makes sense. They what they point to, the links on them, are generally atomic links. So, but they themselves are not atomic. They can contain a multiple of substructures. So we have just some structure here, and then we have more subhubs, and we have multiple structures. The links can be surrounded by various types of context that point to the particular link and why it is in this particular position. The other thing that's important for a structure note, that it be readable with very little abstraction. We shouldn't have to guess why a particular note is in a particular section in a hub. And lastly, you know, the structure note contains a multiple complex orders of links to explore. So all of these links are exploration, or potential points of exploration for the art of good life. Well, now to surf these, now back to Graham's problem that he was looking at solving, is in this two-window workflow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch this particular link, Living a Meaningful Life, into the left-hand window. And there we can look at this link and we can see that there are other links here. Let's see, don't omit anything you want to say. Let's see, what we'll take a look at this here. Writing is something that must be done with regularity, whether you feel like it or not, of course. There's no way to learn to write except by writing. Interesting. Yeah, of course. This stuff seems so basic. Why even have it in a particular note other than as a reminder? So, and then we can go back and we can look at other links here. This paradigm of focus. Yeah, this is a current project list that I have going. It's part of my effort to make a good life. Restart a skill. Physics of productivity. That's interesting. Let's see, what is physics of productivity? First law of motion. Okay, get started. Okay, well, you can see here that what I've done is I've been able to explore this particular structure note, never losing the context of where I'm at, and been able to explore this and been able to surf around and delve deeply into my archive, looking at different notes as I continue on my exploration, never once losing my place and being able to come back. So let's look at a couple of other structure notes. This is another structure note here. And it has several sections in it, and they've been added. You can see some of the dates. This is 2019, 20 different years that these have been added. One thing I wanted to address was the ability to change the order of these. Of course, you can just type, cut and paste, but you can also highlight a particular section and then actually move it within within a subsection or into another section just by highlighting and moving it there. Okay, so let's see here. What is experts take their eye on different things. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. Here again, we see the links have some surrounding context that places them helps place them within the idea structure of why they're here on this page. And, even there's some references here. Let's take a look at this other one. Here, we'll take notes for our future self. Take a look at some of these other notes here. This is mastering types of idea connectivity. This is something that's really been on my mind lately, and I have some ideas about connectivity, and been exploring the idea of what it means to connect one idea to another idea through a link. Chunking ideas. Well, this is about space repetition workshop. Let's see what that's about. Let's see. This was the workshop I attended that Andy Batuzak had. It was pretty interesting. In a lot of ways, it kind of poo-pooed the idea that space repetition actually provides meaningful measurements to learning, maybe to memorization, but not to learning. But anyways, so that's another story. So this is what I wanted to show you today, and I think back to Graham's idea of using structured tags. They don't provide any context. We're not able to place those ideas within subgroups. We're not able to place those ideas within subgroups. We're not able to surround those ideas with context that places them within an idea. And we can with structure notes. So I'm sticking with structure notes. That's it for today. And I hope I made this a bit clear, but probably not. So we'll see you on the forums. You can find me there and ask questions. Please get involved. Thanks. Bye.